Last week, my friend Dave invited me over to check out his new exercise bike. He's always been a bit of a fitness enthusiast, so it wasn't surprising when he told me he had splurged on one of those high-tech models with all the bells and whistles. As I walked into his living room, there it was, a sleek, shiny piece of equipment that looked like it was ready to blast off into space. Pretty cool, right? Dave said with a grin. I nodded, impressed, until I noticed a peculiar feature, a small speaker on the handlebars. Curious, I asked Dave what it was for. He shrugged, saying it was supposed to offer motivational tips and play music to keep you pumped during workouts. As if on cue, the bike crackled to life and a voice, eerily familiar, boomed out, "David, you know, if you spent as much time on this bike as you do on your video games, you'd have the legs of a Greek god by now." The voice was unmistakably that of his mother-in-law, Cheryl. Dave's face turned a shade of pink that would make a flamingo jealous, and I did my best to stifle a laugh. "Oh, it does that sometimes," he muttered, clearly embarrassed. We decided to give it a try anyway, and as Dave pedaled, the bike continued its unsolicited commentary. "Have you called your mother-in-law lately? You know, she's not getting any younger," it advised, with Cheryl's signature tone of passive-aggressive concern. By this point, I was in stitches, and Dave was pedaling faster, perhaps in an effort to outrun the disembodied voice. The bike seemed to have a mind of its own, offering everything from grocery shopping tips to reminders about recycling, always in Cheryl's unmistakable voice. Finally, after enduring a particularly detailed monologue about how to properly fold fitted sheets, Dave dismounted, looking both confused and amused. He gave a sheepish grin and said, "Well, guess I'll just have to spin it to my advantage." With that, he waved me off, promising to look into reprogramming the bike. As I left, I couldn't help but think that Dave's workouts were going to be a lot more entertaining from now on, and perhaps a bit more informative than he'd bargained for.